Hello to all my riders. And remember, team, you don't have to ride a motorcycle or dirt bike or a quad to be a rider. You just have to be down with Arizona Riders Club. You know the slogan. Ride with us. Let me check this out, guys. This thing is going crazy. Just want to make sure that the stream is good. Give me one quick second. Yep, we're good. Just want to make sure. Hey, yeah, give me a thumbs up if you're in the house. Holla. Let me see. Boom. Give me one quick second, guys. I'll be right back. City V, what's up? Hello, hello. All right, guys. It has been such a long time since we hung out and got together to talk about automotive news. Remember, team, I do this not only to educate myself, but to educate the masses and the peers and my confidants. So if you're riding with me today, we're just going to go through some of the news, see what kind of new cars are dropping for 2026, find out if there's new information as far as diagnostics or different business lines, and talk about these automotive spectacular innovations. All right, team, let's go. We are starting with Motor Trend. Looks like they lined up a 2006 Corvette Z06 against America's wildest tuners. Here's who survived. What do we have there? We got a Z06. Is that what is that? A GT Grand Am? Viper 5.0? Let's take a look. Ford GT. That's what that looks like. All right, here we go. Ba. You'll find an abundance of factory hot rods, complete, 400 horsepower, easy 500 commonplace, 35 billion industry. What do we have here? Yeah, lots of Corvettes, some Mustangs. Thought I saw a Pontiac in there. I'm curious to know what type of Pontiac is that? A GTO? 2006. I don't believe the GTO was around back then, was it? Okay, here we go. 2005 Ford GT, Hennessy Dodge Viper, Lingenfelter, Chevrolet Corvette, Ford Mustang GT. Yeah, Pontiac GTO 2005. That's amazing. 7.5 liter single turbo pulling in 900 horsepower. Man, that's a bad boy right there. And then the Z06 coming in at 505. That's funny. I don't think that that is comparable, guys, but hey, they're playing the game, not me. All right, we've already got the 2026 Hyundai Palisade Hybrid interior review, Art of Calligraphy. Yes, looks amazing. I like the way it looks right off the bat. Console up top. Everything looks good in the middle. We still have some functional buttons. Stop trying to take away the buttons and putting in all LCD. We know that is a recipe for disaster. But let's take a look at the rest of these. Yeah, this thing looks really, really good. Amazing charcoal interior. Everything's clean, symmetry. Looks really good. What do you guys think? If you're in the house, definitely leave me a comment. Here's the thing, guys. I'm going to put the link in the chat just in case somebody wants to come up. Let me find it. Where is it? Add. There we go. If you want to join the conversation, hit the link. Dang it. to all I'm done. I don't know why. Alright, who's in the house? Leave if you're riding with us, here's the link if you wanna join. You don't have your video on, but if you're gonna join, you have to but I know there's no funny business. So if you are watching, ride with me. It is your main man T with Arizona Riders Club. We are just going through what we like, what we don't like. All right, 5 dream cars you'll still secretly want. Let's take a look what they have to say. I have a feeling there's a Maserati on here. Okay, so this is there we go. Mm, 93 to 95 Mazda RX-7. Yeah, put that in my list. I love RX-7. 95 to 99 Ferrari F3. Yes, we got that one on the list. 99 to Land. Do like Land Rovers, but I realize how unreliable and stupid that. But they are good looking. Lotus Esprit Turbo. I was never a big Lotus fan. What about you guys? Hold on. What's going on? Whoa, somebody's going next. I appreciate that. Hey, what's up? All right, why are the pictures not populating? Many we're gonna skip that. Today we're skipping any kind of fruits. All right, team. So buying a car feels hard. This one makes it easier. Let's see what they have to say. McDonald, 30,000, 50,000, 80,000. Research feels more complicated than ever. I don't think it is, especially with the internet. And if you guys are using artificial intelligence, it's just that much easier. Um, make sure that you're utilizing your number one being T with Arizona Riders Club to give you all the information you need about getting a new vehicle. You can always go check out ArizonaRidersClub.com. And number two, you can always use the internet, Chat GPT, Gemini, Grok. There's a few others, right? There's a few others that yeah, get on the internet, do some searching, hit social media, and it will make the process that much more simpler. Feels more complicated than ever. When information turns into overload, a little bit overload, but I think that people make it harder on themselves. You need to figure out what kind of cars you like, figure out what's in your budget, cross-reference those two, and start looking for cars within that parameter, right? So yeah, don't start have nothing to do with anything because you might see something shiny and start going on when you need to come back to the right. Remember, just keep your budget in mind. What's the fix? Keep it simple. I kind of alluded to that already. Shoppers already know what they'll buy. True. You want what you want. However, there are anomalies out there, so keep an open mind. Who's in the house? Would you like to, if so, hit that link? All right. Okay. So that's it. Pretty good information. And I agree with most of it, even though. But, all right. Driving mode, lighting gets closer to being green lit. All right, team. Let's talk about this for a quick second. I've been in vehicles that had lane assist and I forget what the other things are, scanning with LiDAR and all this stuff. But I'm very excited about technology. However, I just heard an example of a major car manufacturer slowing a car down because someone committed a crime and they were running from the police. They slowed the car down to about 10 miles an hour, 5 miles an hour, and the police came in, crushed the car, and apprehended the assailant. So, even though I've always loved technology and always been a proponent of champion technology, we have to be careful. So, as I say that, we're going to get into the autonomous driving mode lighting. Gets closer to blue, being blue or green lit. All right, you can always use any color lighting on the front of the car as long as it's amber or white. That's been the understanding for the better part of a century, but by approving SAE J31344 dash 202512 automated driving system marker lamp. The standard folks at the Society of Automotive Engineers have taken the first step toward reversing the commandment and introducing blue green lighting that allows automated driving systems to signal when they're robo driving. Interesting. All right. So they're going in and talking about autonomous vehicles that can drive you. I like it and I don't. If you have the money to do so, I would always refer back to humans. And it's funny that we're even having this conversation right now, right? What do you guys think? If you're watching me right now, have you ever been in an autonomous car, one of those way more cars? I believe even Uber has them now. I'm not 100%. I refuse to take an autonomous car at the moment. I wouldn't mind maybe a Tesla where you can commandeer it and take the wheel. Now, in theory, that should work, right? But with artificial intelligence becoming more sentient and with certain algorithms out there, I just am cautious about the type of vehicles that I'm driving. What about you guys? Are you guys driving on autonomous cars? Give me a one in the chat if you like autonomous cars and you're willing to drive or be taxied in an autonomous car. If you're not willing to and you're like, hell no, give me a two in the chat. All right, let's keep going. The Mercedes EQS, I did a review on that. You can go on my channel and check out car reviews. And I talk in detail about the Mercedes EQS. I didn't know that the S class is now level 3 of self-driving. So I have a good friend who has some disabilities, and we were having a conversation about technology and how it can benefit individuals that do have disabilities. And I kept trying to convince him to get an autonomous car. He has not bit yet, but I think at some point in time he's going to go for it, especially if we can get him into one of these S classes. You know what I'm saying? So if you are in the house with me, thank you for joining. I am T with Arizona Riders Club. Let's continue. Yeah, that EQS looks pretty good. If I'm not mistaken, it was like 300. Was it 300,000? It was something absolutely ridiculous. Okay, bored with all the 911 resto mods. The Lotus Esprit based on Encore Series 1 is for you. I'm good to go. That's all for you guys. This hypercar brain could change how even affordable cars are built. V-Dub's ID Buzz electric microbus is dead for 2026, but it's not gone for good. Yeah, they really screwed up the VW bus and the Beetle. I don't know what they were thinking. I get it. It's like for individuals who care about ecology and having a clean earth and things like that, which is cool. I'm down with that too. But doesn't mean you have to make it look ugly, right? I mean, have you ever seen a 1960s VW bus or a VW Beetle, chromed out in the back, loud pipes? Man, you can't beat those things. They're absolutely amazing. And yeah, they just didn't do a good job. I'd like to see their engineering change it up a little bit and retro it out. bring back that old school look, maybe chrome some things out in the back or in the front. The new ones are electric. Doesn't mean you can't have chrome though, right? Do you agree or disagree? Now, we're moving on to the Rams' new midsize pickup. All right, hold on. I was gonna say Dodge hasn't had a midsize in a while. What was the last one? The Dakota? Dodge Dakota. Yeah, they're pretty tough. I like them. Let's look at the name of this new one though. All right, they got a bunch of amazing stuff coming this year. Ram CEO Tim Kuniskis fielded questions. Pat answers not comment on the future products. $40,000 truck. That's a mid-sized truck. 40 grand. Come on, guys. 13 billion. Will it be called the Dakota? I guess the answer is yes. Okay. You went all the way around the mulberry bush to just confirm what we already knew. Thanks. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, what else do we have? 2026 Honda Accord gets refreshed with more stuff. Price hike. I mean, obviously, cars are going to continue to go up, but I think we're out of control. And I believe the market is right sizing. Listen, guys, I'm talking to people on the streets. I'm talking to people at bus stops. I'm talking to people at restaurants. I'm talking to people at dealerships. And everyone has the same concern. When are we going to right size these prices? All right. Stop trying to sell these vehicles 5, 10, 15, 30,000 above market marker. I don't know. I don't think we have any relief in sight, to be honest with you. I think these are going to keep going up. Me, preferably, I get a car that's a little bit older, and that's just the way I've always done it. Keep me in old school. Doesn't mean that I won't go out there and rent something new to check out the technology and drive these new cars because I like it. But, for an everyday driver, it's going to be at least 10 years old for sure. Doesn't mean it's a bad car. It's just, got a little weather on it. Beast from the East, GRGT3 and the GRGT. What's your guys' opinions on this thing? Is it's a Toyota, right? Yeah. I like the way it looks. What model is this? Is this the same as the Subaru, or is it the Supra, or is it something completely new? Let's take a look, shall we? Oh wait, that's a video. No, we're not gonna do that. We already read through that. After a year, we love our Subaru Forester pet accessories. Guys, I love the Subaru Forester. I love the crossovers. I like how sporty it is. And if you want to get nasty, you can take it off road. Let's go. Driven, the 2026 Nissan Pathfinder is a chameleon. I'm out. Ever since they changed the body style, I haven't liked it. Ferrari Amalfi is a Roma that loosened its tie and got faster. Looks decent. Looks decent. That's about all I have to say about that one. What we love and loathe about our year-long test Mercedes-Benz wagon. There's a cult following for these Benz wagons, and some of them I think are even AMG. So you can get a fast Benz wagon. Is it the E55? I think that old school one, and a couple others. But yeah, I've noticed that the wagon is starting to come back. She's dragging a wagon. Let's go. Is the iCamper Skycam DLX the ultimate rooftop tent? Okay, yeah, I'm not a storm chaser, so we're gonna keep it going. How an Italian designer gave the humble VW Beetle a glamorous makeover. See how good that looks? We were just talking about this. VW, go back to this. Stop it with the new nonsense. All right. We want classic looks with aerodynamic features and a lot of love. Hemi versus Hurricane. Which 1500 engine is the best choice for you? I'm gonna go Hemi. I am a Hemi man myself. I drove our 2025 Land Cruiser 8,000 miles to the end of the road. Land Cruisers are always been has have always been good, always will be good. I haven't heard anything bad out of the new ones. I also haven't had an opportunity to drive one of the new ones. So it's damn near 2026, guys. I will try to get more vehicle reviews for you. You seem to like them, so I'll come out, get it up out the bushes, get it out the mud, and we'll make it happen. We rode in Xpeng's self-driving EVs. Yeah, see, team, it's coming. Autonomous self-driving. It's the wave of the future. We're not quite there yet, but give it 5 years, and I think the automotive industry is going to look completely different. War Stories. The Firestone legend recalls the unforgettable and tragic 1990 kart IndyCar season. Think the 911R is rare. These 15 road-going Porsches make it look common. Yeah, we're gonna skip that one. Bring back burning CDs for your car. Oh, who has this? I think I might have one car that has a CD player. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it does, but I'll go check. I haven't driven in. I just got it, and I haven't driven in a while. Inside the cool. Oh no, I think it may have a disc changer actually. Inside the school that teaches Honda employees how to off-road. Hey, that is absolute necessary. 5 reasons why the Toyota Tacoma is so popular. We already know why. It's bulletproof. It will last forever. It's gnarly. It's dirty, dusty, crusty. And then once you clean it all off, it cleans up nice. Oh, by the way, I want you guys to realize this. I did a video of the top 20 longest lasting cars, and Toyota Tacomas came in number one. Now, this is anecdotal experience just from me, but I think that the Toyota Prius should should be up there, 1A, 1B, because I've seen Toyota Priuses with 350, 400,000 miles on them, and that's crazy. So don't get a dreadful cheap car. Buy these surprisingly good cars under 30,000. Yeah, we're good to go. The best new SUVs and trucks for under 30K. Let's take a peek. Give me that list. Buick and Vista, skip. Chevrolet Trax, I heard it's decent. Ford Maverick, you know it's on my list. Hyundai Venue, I don't like the way it looks. Kia Seltos, I haven't heard about this one. If you've heard about the Kia Seltos, give me a heads up. Let me know what it's like. Nissan Kick, that looks a little bit better. Before it looked super compact and short. It looks like they may have changed it up a little bit. Toyota Corolla Cross, I haven't heard of this one either. It's almost like that Subaru. Volkswagen Tails, haven't heard of this either. Wow, there's a bunch of brand new ones that I'm gonna have to get my hands on, peoples. EV charging sucks. Can Iona's new rechargeries fix it? Possibly. Yeah, I believe everybody knows the problems that we have with electronic vehicles and charging. I am part of the solution. We are working on something that's in R&D, mobile charging stations, solar mobile charging stations. So we'll keep you updated with that. But as soon as we drop, yeah, we're gonna get rich. All right. So if you're in the house, it's Tea with Arizona Writers Club. We're going through automotive news. We're having a conversation. Let me know if you want to join. I put the link in the chat. You don't have to show yourself, but I do have to see who you are for a quick sec just to make sure that there's no nonsense. But hey, join. Let's talk about cars. Holla. Best electric SUV to buy in 2026. All right, we're definitely going to take a look at this one. All right. All right, we're going over the best electric SUVs to buy in 2026. Ford Mustang Mach E. Haven't been in one. Had an opportunity to get one. I passed it up, but um, not bad. Not bad. Genesis GV60. I've heard these are really good. 77.4 kilowatt battery that can be recharged at rates up to 235 kilowatts. What is the rear wheel drive model offers 225 horsepower, 306 miles of range. Not horrible, but not great either. Output 314 horsepower, 446 pound. That's the thing about these electric vehicles, man. They can get up and go, and they can put some horsepower on it too. Definitely put some horsepower on it. All right. Hyundai Ioniq Q MT score 9.0. Hey, okay. Genesis GV70 electric looks pretty good. Those do look good. I can't lie. They look almost like the Bentley Bentayga. Kia EV6. These actually look decent as well. I think it's more the color than it is the style, but hey. Cadillac Optique. I don't think that they look that good at all. They're decent, but I think they're very, very expensive, and for that type of money, uh-uh. Chevrolet Equinox, probably my favorite one out of there. Ah, I spoke too soon. That 2025 Rivian R1S is a bad machine. I like it. Hyundai Ioniq Q9. That thing looks like a Frankenstein. We got Cadillac SRX in the back. We got a Hyundai in the middle. And we have like a BMW X5 in the front. That thing looks crazy. Chevrolet Blazer EV. Guys, we have to take a quick pause. Everybody knows that I have a near and dear spot in my heart for the Chevrolet Blazer. The Green Goblin used to take me everywhere, including mud bogging through parks in a metro area. All right, Tesla Model Y. Mm, Kia EV9. That looks decent. It looks like a Ford Flex almost. 2025 Honda Prologue. That looks decent. Yeah. Volvo EX40 electric. I like it. All right. Then we got the Subaru Solterra. Not bad. All right. So they have a few on there that I want to definitely get into. Yeah, looks pretty good. If you're in the house, please do me a favor. Give me a thumbs up. If you're not in that, why are my numbers jumping like this? I went from 5 to 2. It keeps going back from 2 to 4. Is it that boring, guys? Do we have to flip it up? No one wants to talk about cars? Seriously? All right, let's move on. All right, so we are on IC Cars. Let's see what we got here. High supply of leftover inventory signals the best new cars for year-end deals. All right. It's been pretty slow. I'll be honest with you. I have a few up for sale. Excuse me. And got some bites, some tire kickers, but I haven't sold it yet. I'm probably gonna delist everything and then put them back up mid-January because everyone starts getting tax money and everyone's looking for cars, new year. So we'll see. I don't know what my strategy. What do you guys think? Should I leave them up, relist, adjust prices, or just delist and wait for a couple weeks until everybody starts getting that tax money? Yes, sir. 10 best and 10 worst times to buy a used car. This might be good. Let's see. MLK Day is the best day of the year to find a good deal. January is the best overall month. July 4th ranks as the worst holiday to buy a used car, offering 22.4 fewer deals than average. June is the worst month for used car deals. 10 best times to buy a car. MLK Day, that's strange, isn't it? That's really strange. MLK Day, New Year's Eve, January, President's Day, February, Veterans Day, Christmas Eve. Really? No, no. December's horrible. Thanksgiving, Black Friday, possibly thanks. I could see Black Friday and then Halloween. But yeah, December, stop it. I'm in the trenches, guys. Let's not play games. 10 worst times to buy a used car. June, July 4th, May, July, Father's Day. Seriously. Juneteenth, Memorial Day, April Day. Memorial Day, what? There's all kind of deals on Memorial Day. Mother's Day and August. Moms want something else. She don't want a car. All right. Best and worst holidays to buy a used car. MLK Day, New Year's Eve, President's Day, Veterans Day, Christmas Eve, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Columbus Day, Labor Day, Mother's Day, Memorial Day, Juneteenth, Father's Day, and July 4th. This is pertinent news, guys. Keep this in the back of your skulls so when you do go out to make that purchase, you're in a good position to get the best deal that you can get. Buyer's remorse. Top 10 cars, new car owners resell in the first year. That's a tough one. I wasn't going to do it, but hey, I like IC cars. It's giving us a lot of industry data. All right, let's see. Uh, Top 10 cars resold after a year. All luxury cars. Land Rover. Knew that was coming. Porsche Macan, Mercedes-Benz GLB, Mercedes-Benz CLA, Mercedes-Benz GLA, Land Rover Range Rover Evoque, Mercedes-Benz C-Class, Land Rover Discovery, BMW 5 Series, and Jaguar F-Pace. I'm surprised Maserati isn't in there. Um, so it's Land Rover and Mercedes for a tie, guys. Top 10 new non-luxury cars resold after the year. Mini Clubman. That's surprising. Mitsubishi Mirage. They're still making Mirages? G4. Mazda CX-70. Mini Countryman. Hyundai Sonata. Mazda CX-90. Hyundai Sonata. Hyundai Santa Cruz. Toyota GR Corolla. Jeep Cherokee. Mini Hard. So minis. People trying to get up out of that after the first year. And then we got a few Hyundais. Okay, top 10 brands resold after a year. Luxury. Porsche, Jaguar, Mercedes, Land Rover, Infiniti, BMW, Genesis, Audi, Mini, Maserati. Wait, first of all, Mini and I guess Genesis would be considered luxury, but Mini, no. Um Maserati, we made the list, guys. We made the list. Yeah. Squabbling. The IC cars, longest lasting cars, trucks, SUVs, hybrids to reach 200. Okay, team, I was talking about this earlier. I believe this is the article that I read just recently. So go take a look at that. Remember, it's iccars.com. What's an VIN generator and what car buyers should care? How to check a vehicle's MSRP with its VIN. I know there's some online and apps that you can use to scan VINs, and it'll pull up all the information you need, maintenance history, owners, when it was sold, when it was registered, all that good stuff. So there are things out there to help you out. How to determine engine size from a VIN, the essential guide to verifying a vehicle. Okay, they're going heavy on the VINs. All right, popular studies, most popular car colors and its effect on value, top 10 cars that hold their best value, longest lasting cars that reach 200 miles. All right, popular shopping resources, how to buy a used car, a definitive guide, 15 tips to help buy a used car through a dealership or a private seller. I typically go auto auction, but sometimes I go through private sellers as well. I'm trying to get my network up so I can speak to certain dealers to, kind of hit me up when they have deals for trade-ins. Maybe I could get a little sneak peek before they send it over to auction. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. How many miles should a used car have? New versus used car buying, leasing versus buying car, which is better? Best used car for 2025. All right, so that's about it for today, team. I appreciate you riding with me. Hold on, let me write something. That's all, folks. As usual, I will be back with you maybe next Saturday. Actually, don't forget to go check out the live streams of the auto auction. We're doing them at around 9, 10 o'clock every day for about an hour, maybe a little bit longer. You can find some really good deals. Maybe it'll enthuse you to get out there and go buy some cars and make some money. Signing out as usual, it is T with Arizona Riders Club. Please ride with us.